Today I would like to talk about the fear. So when people come to see me, of course they come to see me because there is a problem. And what is often behind the problem is the fear. Fear of losing something, fear of losing somebody, or whatever. It can be very, very vast. And of course when they come to see me, they would like that I tell them, don't worry, things are not going to happen, the fear is unnecessary, and etc. etc. Which is, of course, not always the case. So if a person comes to see me and there's a fear, let's say, for losing somebody in a relationship or split up, so what I do is I get into the energy of the person and I try to figure it out what could happen between the both person. And when I see there's going to be definitely a split up, of course, I have to tell them that as well. So what I saw often is when I tell people that this and this is probably going to happen, sometimes they tell me this is not what I wanted to hear. So, and I reply them, it's like there's rain coming or there's going to be windy or cloudy. What I'm telling you is like take an umbrella, protect yourself for that. But what I often try to explain people as well is when I tell them something is going to happen, maybe they are not happy with that, at least it is said. And often I saw, or I could see with the people, that when something is said, like there's going to be a split up, of course at the moment maybe they are unhappy about that and they react maybe also unhappy about that. But sometimes I saw people like they changed. It's like a kind of feeling of, or a being of released, or it's now, it's done, it's set, now I can go one step further with that. And it happened also with me. It's when I, for example, I was in a situation, I was afraid of somebody being sick, and I was holding on that. I came to one point that I said to myself, let it go, you're not going to change it anyway. So what I would like to tell you about that is when you're afraid of something or you're fear of something, don't push it away. It's gonna come after you. What I learned with my experience, with the experience of my clients, is it is better to go into that. It's like you feel the fear in that moment and you go further with that, because after that feeling of the fear, it's like a release is coming. It's like something happens and suddenly it's like it goes away, and you feel different about that. I cannot say you feel happy about that after that, but you feel different. If you try to escape the suffering or the fear, you become more and more agitated. It's going to become bigger and bigger and bigger, and you, at the moment, you cannot escape from it. And what comes then after that is anxieties. I often saw people that in fact they had a normal problem or a normal, let's say, like something was disturbing them, but because of pushing away, it became bigger and bigger and bigger, and they couldn't sleep properly anymore, they had problems with eating, and then suddenly started to have anxiety, more and more, and it became much more bigger than at the beginning when the problem was. So what I suggest to you is, when you have time, just for yourself, you feel something, you're afraid of something, or there's fear of something, just write it down and try to live it, not try to push it. Try to live it like you feel in that. And then you're gonna see, you're gonna stay one moment in this feeling, and the biggest thing what can happen is you feel like a stone in your stomach. It's like you feel there's something in your stomach, but after that it's gonna go away. And then you're gonna start to have like a mechanism. Every time you have something that fears, you let it into yourself. You feel it, but then it goes away as well. So instead of pushing away, don't push it away, but go into that. And this, I saw it, as I told you as well, with my experience, but also with the experience of my clients, that they come in with this fear, they come in with this anxiety, there's something is going to happen and they don't want that it happens. But when I say it, when it's said, when it's open, they go away much more relieved. and the problem is still there, but they feel different for what they when they came in. So put the light in your fear. This is also what the masters always said. Put the light into your fear. Go into it. Try to find out what it is. Try to feel it in with your emotions, and then it can. Then a transformation can start. Otherwise, it's going to block you. It's going to block you mentally, physically, and as I said, then anxiety will come. And I have seen more and more people with anxiety because they don't have the right inner way to say it. They don't give them the chance to say it, or to say it also to somebody else, that there is a fear or there's something. It has to be perfect, but it's going to go against you. So try to do your list once a week maybe, or whenever you feel something is coming up. Put it on the paper, look at it, feel it, and then put it away. And you're going to see it's going to become less and less and less and less.